Hello and welcome and happy new year as well. If you made it into 2020, you deserve to congratulate yourself, as in it's a great thing, but we know everything is by the grace of God. It is not by our own might or power that we are alive today. But if you made it, congratulations to you. This is 1 year I decided I'm not gonna make New Year's resolution. I just want to focus more, on myself. Health, definitely very important. Wellness and finances is actually, yeah, that's a big one on my list. And I guess for everybody, I know this is the time of the year people are making resolutions like hit the gym, get that degree, or whatever it is that people are making on their bucket list, or travel, whatever it is we have not done in the past. And it is a new beginning for everybody. For some of us, we are starting new businesses or whatever it is. I just wish you good luck, whatever it is you're embarking on in 2020. For some of us, it is marriages. Some people are going to be getting married in this year, so congratulations to you. I have a couple of friends who are going to be tying the knot, so congratulations and good luck to you, whatever it is you're going to be doing in the year 2020. But as for me, this is 1 year I just decided, you know what, I'm not making New Year's resolution. I'm just really happy to have made it into the new year. At this time last year, I wasn't really at a good place. I'm gonna be honest, I was not at a good place this time last year. I just ended a relationship and I just wanted to focus on me, on being single all over again, which is really a journey, which is a struggle, because it's one thing if you've be with somebody, you thought, hey, this was it, and then the relationship ended, and that's a good place to really take a step back and reevaluate your own life and your goals and decide what is it that I really want out of life, or what is it that I really want in a relationship, and how do I avoid making the same mistakes over and over again. And for some of us, it's not really that simple, because the love is still there. Yes, a relationship might come to an end, but that doesn't mean it's because the other person doesn't love us or we do not love the other person back. We'll be surprised that a lot of relationship ends and still people love each other. So love is not the problem. Yeah, there are a lot of things that are more important than love. And that was the case for me actually, because I was done. I decided I didn't want to be in this relationship anymore. This is not working for me. But the other person really wanted it. The other person was like, I really want to be with you. I really want this relationship to work. He was willing to put in the effort. But for me at that point, in spite of him saying he loves me, I was just done with the relationship. And some of us might find ourselves in that kind of situation. So I just want to talk about it. What do you do when there is still love, but you just decided maybe this is not working for you, but you realize the love is still there? And I think what you have to do at that point is to look away from the love. Look away from the emotions, because the emotions can overcloud our judgments. There are more important things, as I said, some things in a relationship that outweighs love, or that outweighs the feeling or the emotions that you are having for that person. So you have to look away from your emotions, you have to look away from your feelings and enter that practical mode. And this is a place where you may need another person to walk you through it, because when you are at crossroads and you really need to make a decision, because there is this wonderful guy or this wonderful girl that is really telling you they love you, and it's like some people are looking for people to just say that to them. Some people are looking for someone that will tell them, I love you, I want to be with you, and they don't have that. And then you have it, and it's like, should I let this person go? It's a tough market out there. We all know that. Yeah, it's a tough market out there, and you're thinking, I have this person and this person is really saying he loves me. Should I let this person go? And I don't even know what I'm gonna face if I just decide to go back into the pool of being single. It can be tough. It can be tough to make a decision at that point, but you need to look away from the emotions. You need to look away from the love and really go into your think mode and analyze some certain things. And these are I'm gonna say these are some signs or some things you can use to determine if really this person is somebody you should be with or not, regardless of the feelings. Apart from the feelings, these are things you can use to determine if you should be with this person or not. I think somebody that is right for you, how to tell if somebody is really right for you, that person, in this case a man, because I'm really speaking to females here specifically, but it can apply to both genders. In this case, a man who really cares about you, would align his words with his action. It is one thing to tell me you love me, it is another thing for me to see it in your actions. I've been in a relationship where somebody would tell me, when somebody actually told me, he said, don't pay attention to what I am doing, just pay attention to what I'm saying. And what he was saying is, I love you. But the love was not coming across to me because his actions were not showing me that he loves me. And I think it's very important to learn what your partner love language is, because in your own sight you may be thinking, I'm doing everything to show this person that I love him or her, but the person is not getting it. So you need to understand where the other person is coming from. You need to understand what the other person considers love. So if you're saying I love you, what does this mean to me that you're telling I love you too? So it is very, very crucial, because compatibility is everything in relationship, and it stems from understanding the other person and where how the other person thinks and how you can relate with the other person. So someone that loves you, regardless of anything, their actions is going to align with what they're saying. You're not just going to be hearing the words I love you, I love you, I love you, but their action is going to show that they love you. And what are some of these actions? Somebody that loves you would make sure that you are emotionally secure no matter what. Life happens, people go through stuff, but whatever it is, as a man, sometimes men go through things personally, and because they are men, they want to shield you from it, they want to protect you from it. Sometimes maybe it's pride, because they're like, I'm the man, I can handle this on my own, or I'm going to take care of this, I don't want to involve the woman. But whatever it is, they still make sure that emotionally you're in a good place. For example, I'll give you an example. I've dated someone that when he was going through some personal issues, he decided to shut me out. I'm talking 3 weeks here. Yeah, someone didn't talk to me for 3 weeks because we're going through some personal issues. And then I dated another person that told me, I'm really going through some things right now, and this is what I do at this point in time. I shut people out. I don't want to talk to anybody. I just want to go into a cave and figure it out on my own. But you're very important to me, so I'm going to talk to you regardless of the fact that I don't want to talk to another person. I know that I need to communicate with you because you are very, very important to me. So even if I shut out the rest of the world, I need to talk to you. Now that's how you tell that a guy is really into you. That's just that. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. You know that this person really cares about my feelings. This person really wants me to be secure emotionally. A guy that cares about you will not want you to be unsettled or upset in any ways. If he knows that you are mad at him, he's going to try to do everything to fix it. But when you're angry and you're upset and he doesn't really care, and it's like, whatever, she will come around whenever she's ready, and he's not in a haste to do anything about it, he's not running around to make sure like this woman is okay, then that's a big red flag, y'all. That's a big red flag. It's either his ego is more important than you are, or he just doesn't care and he's saying I love you, I love you, I love you, but that love is definitely not coming true. Because if you're not okay, then it is not okay. If you're not fine, if you're not happy, then he is not happy, because your happiness is his happiness. So a man who is not affected by your own emotional instability or insecurity is definitely not into you. That's a red flag right there. Another thing that I think you can use to tell if a man is into you or not is if he doesn't take from you. Yes, if a man takes from a woman easily, that's a big red flag. No, it doesn't matter if you're in the one that is in a more financially stable or secure place. When a man takes from you constantly, and it doesn't, like, it's not big deal to him, because a man that really loves you, he still wants to be that provider. Even if he's not making as much money as you are making, it doesn't matter. Even if he's earning less than you are, even if you have more money than him, it's not going to be easy for him to take from you, because he still wants to be in that position, that place of being the provider. It's just something that is in a man, a real man. Right now, let's talk about real men. I'm just talking about, you know, them, yeah. But a real man really would not be easy for him to take from you. So when it comes to a guy taking from you constantly, like almost on a regular basis, it is fine for him to take money from you. You're the one spending on him, and he doesn't like make him feel somehow, then that guy is not into you. Let us call a spade a spade. You can call me out on this one, and it may not sound pleasant to your ears, because many of us may be in that situation. I've been there before, so I know what I'm talking about. If it is easy for a guy to keep taking from you and taking from you, listen. And this is coming from a very liberal person. You know, I'm all for feminism and equality and everything, but let us call a spade a spade. There is still some gender roles that it's not going to change till kingdom come, no matter what it is. If we're talking heterosexual relationship here, relationship between a man and a woman, there are some things that are just the way it is supposed to be, no matter how much the world changes. So a man is still supposed to be at that place of being the giver, the provider. And I know life happens, some situation may happen that prevents him from doing that. But it is something that is communicated. It is something that you both come to an understanding about, that this is just some temporary situation. But that is something that has to be said. It has to be communicated, because it is not in a woman's place to be spending and giving to a man. That is not the way it is supposed to be. It's supposed to be the other way around. Yes, I'm gonna say it. That's how it's supposed to be. So if you have a situation whereby you're the one doing all the spending and it's not communicated, and there is even no gratitude or no remorse on his part, or some kind of, you just know that this man is so comfortable taking from me, then that person, that is not the right person for you. I'm saying it again, and I will say it again. I understand life happens, men go through situations, but a real man, no matter what, he will try to fend for himself. He will try to make sure that he's okay, unless like life knocks him down totally and there is really no option. But a real man, before he will take from you, it will be very difficult for him to do that. And that's a big red flag right there. When a man easily takes from you, then he's not the one for you, or he may not be the one for you, but to each his own. This is just from my own perspective, and I'm saying that from my own perspective. I think I wrote down a couple of more notes that I just want to check on real quick, just to make sure that, oh yes, and a man who is into you, who really cares about you, no matter how busy he is, he will make time for you. And this goes both ways. We make time for something that we really care about. So I'm busy is an excuse. When we say I'm busy in a relationship and they're not communicating with you, they can take just some seconds. It doesn't really take that long to text, I love you, I'm thinking about you, but I'm really busy right now, I'll talk to you later. It doesn't take that long to do that. Seriously, out of your whole day, it doesn't take that long to send a quick message, just to communicate with the other person, just to let the other person know, I'm thinking about you, I haven't had time so that we can have this long conversation, or so that we can hang out, but I'm really always thinking about you. It doesn't take that long to do that out of your day, every single day. So I'm busy, that is an excuse, because you really make time for something you care about. You really make time for someone you care about. So if somebody keeps telling you I'm busy, and they're ignoring your emotional needs, then that person is not into you. I bet you there is another person that he is giving his time to. There is another person that he is never busy for. So no matter how busy someone is, they will make time for you if they care about you. So that busy, whatever, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. No matter how busy a guy is, or a woman even, no matter how busy she is, she will still make time for you. The other person will make time for you if they care about you. And another point I want to say is, when a man is into you, he communicates. It lets you know what is going on. It communicates what is going on in his life. It communicates his future plans with you because it wants you to be a part of it. Yes, it was something permanent with you. So he's not going to go ahead and just make all this decision and just think about the future, because he's thinking about how you fit into the future. So he's definitely asking you for your own feedback. So what do you think about this? This is the move I'm about to make. This is the idea I'm thinking about. It communicates these little things with you when he really cares about you. And I'm just gonna see if I have more points that I wrote down. Yes, that's really about it. That's really about it. And there are other things that that are clear signs that this person may not be the person for me. There are other clear signs. And for me personally, I think if a man's ego is more important than you, then that's a big problem right there. If a man cannot easily admit to the fact that he did something wrong, it cannot apologize for doing something wrong. He still wants to claim that, you know what, I'm the man, I'm the upper hand or whatever, or his ego is more important, then really that is a big red flag right there. So a man that does the opposite of everything I have just said, then definitely he's not the right person for you, or for anyone for that matter. Because if a man does that, it's not right for anyone. And that goes for women as well. It goes both ways. If you see people with this kind of inconsistency in relationships, you don't need anyone to tell you that this is not right. But the problem is that sometimes we're so blinded by love, we are so overwhelmed by our feelings and emotions, and the practical side of us does not really come to play when that happens. But it's not that difficult to tell if someone is going to be, if someone is the right person for you, or if a relationship is going to work out or not. It's not really that difficult to tell, because there are warning signs. There are always warning signs. Well, some of us ignore it, and for some of us, we enter into the marriage before we really start being honest with ourselves that this wasn't supposed to be, this really shouldn't have been at all. But it's a new year, it's the start of a new year, so it's a great opportunity to reevaluate our relationships. For those of us that are in our relationships and are thinking about the next level, this is a great place to really think about it and think about what it is you want to get yourself into. And for those of us that are single, that's a great place to be as well, because now you're thinking about all these things and you know those things to check for when you do go into a relationship. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. And once again, have a happy new year, everyone. Bye bye.